Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm Sankey84 and welcome back to Flight of the Amazon Queen, where last time we finally got our hands on the crystal skull. So let's get out of here now and let's just doom the entire world by giving it over to Dr. Einstein, or is there something we can do to prevent it? Whichever the case is, let's get going. Quickly get out of here, past this stupid, annoying puzzle. What I absolutely loved. I love puzzles like that. And yeah, good, we're straight back here, that's fine. Use the chair. And hopefully this time we should get out of here.
Well, here goes nothing. It looks like Mr. King has found his way out. Greetings, Mr. King. Ouch! Congratulations on your success. I got the skull. Now you can let the Amazons go free. I don't think so. I'd like you to come with me.
Okay, so later at the prison. Of course, why wouldn't we stab us in the back?
Great. I'm locked up again. Hello, King. You double-crossing fiend, let me out of here. I can't do that. You would interfere with my plans. But thanks to you, the shield surrounding the valley is off. Now I have access to all the dinosaurs within.
Hey, yeah, let's see if he's released him. I doubt it.
Have you released the Amazons yet? Not yet, but I soon will, once they have been transformed. What do you mean, transformed? All will be revealed soon enough.
Come on, King. You've seen the poster. You know what he's doing. Right.
Why on earth do you need more dinosaurs? The answer is quite simple, Mr. King. Do you know what DNA is?
Yeah, come on, we've got to. I'm sorry for anybody out there, but we've got to.
Is it the National Dyslexics Association? Not quite. It's deoxyribonucleic acid. It contains the genetic makeup of all living organisms. Change DNA, and you change life itself. You're not mixing dinosaur DNA with human DNA, are you? I'm afraid so, Mr. King. And with pleasing results, too. Soon, I will have an army of dinosaur soldiers at my command. I'll do whatever I can to stop you once I get out of here. How noble of you. Maybe you should try banging your head against the bars to loosen them. Or you could use your knife to dig your way out. Your sarcasm will be your undoing. I'd really love to stay and talk, but I have a lost valley of dinosaurs to plunder. Perhaps we can continue our conversation when I return. Farewell, King. I'm really beginning to feel like Harry Houdini.
Okay, so, yep, there we go. Taking the skull. Got the shield, but for some reason he's left us with all of our items. Okay, well, not gonna be that simple, is it?
It's locked.
Of course. Right. Mug.
It's a chipped enamel mug.
Well, there. Got to be there for something. So. Can't reach. Door, chair. Anything over here? Give me any of that. So, by the mug.
Hey, let me out of here!
Joe, we finally found you. Hi there, big boy.
Faye?
Hey, good looking.
Hello, Joe. Bet you didn't expect to see me, huh?
Anderson, what are you doing here? You no good son of a...
Get a grip, Joe. He's here to help us.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, get a grip. Why would he want to help us?
Because the doctor is insane. He must be stopped at all costs.
No kidding? You're a regular genius, you know that?
Well, at least I'm smart enough not to be behind bars.
You're just lucky that I am behind bars, pal.
Quit your bickering, you two.
He started it.
I did not.
We have to find a way to get this door open.
Maybe there's a crowbar or something in this cupboard.
A crowbar? You'll need more than a crowbar to open this door.
Good thinking, Hans.
Hans? Your name is Hans?
It was my father's name.
We don't have time for idle chit-chat. We have work to do. Let's have a look. Hey, there's some kind of gun in here. Biffy.
Be careful, Faye. That crazed Dr. Einstein has some deadly toys.
Well, this looks pretty deadly. Maybe I can blow the lock off the door.
Okay, let's give it a go.
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Why don't you think it's a good idea, Joe? Are you afraid?
No, I'm just concerned for your, safety.
Yeah, right. Well, you better stand back.
I don't believe it.
It dissolved the entire door.
Just as well. This thing has burnt out.
Well, Faye, we've got to get a move on.
Why the hurry?
Hans has to fly the Zeppelin into the valley.
If we don't get back to the hangar, Einstein may get suspicious.
We've done all we can, Joe. You've got to find some way into the valley and stop Einstein before it's too late.
I'll try. You guys be careful now, okay?
We will. Good luck, Joe.
Yes, King. Good luck.
This isn't my day. Now I have to find some way into the valley.
Okay, well, we kind of know how to get to the valley. Unless something's changed. So... Oh, did he hear him again? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's just get out of here because we know there's nothing here. Alright. Straight down this way and out the front door. Eventually. Yep, you've left the front door wide open. See? Dog's still happy with his toy. Good. Right. Come on, get up to the pinnacle and go up to the fortress. See? Nice and easy to get to.
There's no point in me returning to the Amazons. I should concentrate on finding some way into the valley.
Okay, right. So not there then. That's not the valley that he was on about. Fine, never mind. Right. Jetty, jungle, fortress. Jetty again. Camp. Trader Bob. Okay. Let's have a wander around the jungle then. See if there's anything going on around here. What valley is he on about? Not worth going that way because that's back to, as I say, that's back to what's his face, the Amazon. So, if these know a way to it, I don't know if they will, but we can ask.
Hi, Mary Lou. Anything exciting happen while I was away?
Nothing too exciting. I think Jimmy has broken his record for time spent with the monkeys. He's been at it all day.
I'm about to enter a dangerous secret valley.
That's nice, Joe. Do be careful.
Aren't you concerned that I may never return? I might be killed.
I have good faith in your abilities, Joe. If I was a betting woman, and I'm not, I'd wager that you'll be back before dinner.
Okay.
How are your fingernails? What's left of them?
Oh, they're just fine. You know, manicuring is the second biggest love of my life. I've toyed with the idea of opening my own boutique.
What are you gonna call it? Manicure from heaven?
Why, yes. How did you know that?
It's a gift. I saw some nice jewelry in the temple.
Did you bring back any for me?
No. I kind of had my hands full.
Oh, that's a pity. Maybe later when you have some spare time, you might like to go back?
Sorry, lady. I ain't going anywhere near that place again. I gotta go.
Bye, Joe.
What a day! I've braved an ancient temple, I've been thrown into jail twice, and now I have to find my way into some valley.
Look on the bright side, Joe. At least you still have your health.
What do you know about the Valley of the Mists?
The name rings a bell, but I really don't know much about it. The best person to ask about local landmarks is Trader Bob. He's the local travel agent.
Okay, there we go. At least we've got something then. But just carry on questioning a minute.
How did you and Mary Lou meet each other?
Gee, that's an interesting question. Let me see. We met at Sunday school in Arkansas. Mary Lou was teaching class, and I was the local minister.
Was it love at first sight?
It was more sound than sight. When I heard Mary Lou sing, I couldn't believe my ears. It was as if a heavenly choir had descended upon that little school.
That's when you knew she was the woman for you?
That's right, and we've been together ever since. Amen.
I've got work to do. See ya.
Goodbye.
Okay, so Trader Bob. Should have guessed. Everything seems to revolve around him. So head over there now, shall we? Oh, okay. I was just on my way. And these have moved. Okay, let's have a quick chat with these first.
Hello again, bud.
Hello again, Joe.
Any luck in finding the Amazons?
Not yet.
They've probably gone into hiding.
Of course they're in hiding. They have a secret Amazon fortress somewhere in this jungle.
How's your rash?
It's all cleared up now, thanks to you.
Hey, I'm just doing my job.
That's funny. I thought you were a pilot, not a pharmacist.
I was captured by Amazon women.
You were? How did they capture you?
They used the old hidden rope trap trick.
Of course. The hidden rope trap trick. The oldest trick in the book. They loved that one. Can you remember where they caught you?
It was near a stone wall of some sort. I don't quite remember where.
It sounds like the old abandoned stone wall at the end of the jungle. Skip and I might have a look around there later today. Thanks for the information.
Nice talking to you.
See ya, Joe.
Hello again.
Howdy, Joe.
How are things in this part of the jungle?
Yeah, pretty quiet. Not much has happened since we last spoke.
That comic you gave me is really exciting.
I'm glad you liked it. It's definitely one of my all-time favorite Commander Rocket stories.
I think I might read it one more time.
Good idea. I find that I have to read Commander Rocket at least twice, just to get the most out of it. There's so much subtext in each of the stories.
I gotta go.
See you later.
Nothing else there. Fine. Let's carry on back to Bob, shall we? Okay, Bob, what have you got to tell me?
Bob, I've been duped by Floater.
I know, Joe. Word travels mighty fast in this here jungle. You know what it's like in a small community. What can I do to help?
What do you know about the Valley of the Mists?
The valley is covered in a strange, impenetrable mist. Local legend said that it's full of monsters. Dangerous monsters. Why do you want to know?
The shield around the valley has been removed, and Floater have gone in.
How could they enter the valley? With the shield down, the only way in would be by air.
They used an airship.
Uh-oh, Joe, we have to stop them. You gotta find a way into the valley.
I've got this rocket pack, but the fuel tank's dry.
It probably needs methyl alcohol to get it going. There ain't no fuel depots in the jungle, so you'll have to think of something else.
Have you given the orchid to Naomi yet?
No, not yet. I'm gonna give it to her tonight when I pick her up for our date. We're going to the Three-Toed Sloth restaurant.
Why is it called the Three-Toed Sloth?
Well, the service is slow, and one of the waitresses has only 3 toes, but it's cheap.
Why don't you let me take stuff for free?
I can't do that, Joe. All the proceeds of this shop go to the Pygmy Village Education Fund. The little tykes would suffer if I just gave the stuff away.
I gotta go.
Good luck, Joe.
Okay, so we're gonna need alcohol. That's fine. He's got a little bit.
Excuse me. I'd like to buy this alcohol.
Sure thing, son. May I see your ID, please?
My ID?
Yeah, ID. You have ID, don't you, son?
Yeah, sure. I've got it right here. See?
You were born on the 13th of July, 1922, huh?
That's right.
How old are you then?
How old am I? I'm 26.
Okay, but this card doesn't have your name on it.
Of course it doesn't. I've just changed my name to Joe King, and I haven't got my new ID card through yet.
Yeah, right. Okay, you can have the alcohol.
Gee, thanks a lot.
Remember, drinking doesn't make you big or clever, and never drive an automobile while under the influence.
Thanks for the public service announcement, Bob, but I am an adult.
Okay, well there we go, we got the alcohol, and yeah, thankfully we picked up that ID card. There it is. Got it? Yeah, there we go. Picked up his ID card earlier, so that's the one we've used. And Bob fell for the old, I need to update it. Fine.
This thing looks like Commander Rocket's jetpack, and according to those blueprints, it takes a quarter gallon of gas. I'll try that much.
Okay, right, now the question is, where do we need to stand to use it? Get outside first, and see. I can just use it there.
I need to find a higher point to launch from.
That's easy. Pinnacle. Right. Ah, there we go. How convenient.
Well, here goes nothing.
There we go. Move ourselves up. No explosion yet. Oh. There we go. In the Valley of the Mist. Okay. I'm guessing... Oh no, it says we've still got the rocket pack on us. Okay.
Ow, my head hurts.
I'm so glad you could drop in, Joe. I knew that you'd make it.
Faye, what are you doing here?
I hitched a ride with Anderson in the airship.
My God. That's a dinosaur. It's a living, breathing dinosaur.
That's right, King. Welcome to the Valley of the Mist.
Where are the others?
They're with Dr. Ironstein. He has no idea that you're here, so you have the advantage of surprise.
Great. Maybe I can scare him to death.
You'll think of something. I told Frank that I needed to powder my nose, so I better get back.
Powder your nose?
Come on, follow me.
If I get out of this alive, I'm taking a long vacation.
Hey, first...
It looks nice. That doesn't seem to work.
No. Wait a minute, where's that cup gone? Oh, never know.
That doesn't seem to work.
Oh, okay, fine. Let's just get out of here then and follow that.
Faye? Where are you, Faye? Oh, great. Now I've lost Faye. And this dinosaur is in my way.
Well, I'm pretty sure you could probably fit between its legs, but it's clearing. Fine. Hey, there you go. Look, you can just walk right around it. Right?
Lucky for me, she's a vegetarian. Hello there. I don't think it's gonna talk to me.
Okay. Okay, up to the clearing. Let's see what's there quickly.
They're just like the branches that dinosaur is eating.
Okay.
It's a bit too strong for me to break.
Oh, okay. A minute then. I've got... Where is it? Come on. Where's the knife? There we go. You? Right. Think... Oh. Oh, there is a path there. Oh, that's the path back down here. Fine. Okay, use the branches within.
Here you go, girl. That should keep her occupied.
Got her out the way. Good. On the way down then. Fine. Come on, let's get down there. Hopefully she's moved out the way so I can get behind her. There we go.
Wow, more dinosaurs. Damn, I scared them away. Now where's he gone? They both left in a hurry. I wonder why. I have a feeling that I'm about to find out. That's one mean-looking dinosaur.
Hey, well, I'm guessing we're not going to be able to just walk past it. Well, it's a good job we've got ourselves a horn. Oh, we knew it would come in handy for something.
I hope this guy is scared of Tyrannosaurus Rex. Well, that's taking care of him.
Okay, there we go. Hang on. Let's get round here and have a look. Anything?
Ugh, it smells gross.
Anything
Why the
there?
heck would I want that?
I don't know. Might come in handy.
Phew, that sure is big.
Hey,
I can't move it.
fine. Let's just keep on moving. Anything else? Carcass. Ah, there we go.
At last, I have made it into the valley. Hold it right there, Einstein. King, how did you get here? That's not important. What is important is that I put a stop to your sinister plans. Put a stop to my plans? My dear king, you are going to help me fulfill them.
Watch out, Joe! He has a portable dino ray gun.
That's right, king. One shot, and you'll be transformed into a mindless dinosaur. Threaten me all you want. I won't be a party to your evil deeds. Perhaps I can persuade you by threatening the lovely Princess Azura. Okay, I'll do whatever you ask. Just don't hurt her. Come here, kid. I have something for you. This is the crystal skull. What do you want me to do with this? I want you to place it in that statue over there. That doesn't sound too bad. There, I put the skull in. Now what? Holy cow! It worked! Just as legend said!
All systems functional. Unit compliance initiated.
Huh? I don't get it. What is this thing? That thing is the most powerful device on the face of the earth!
I was designed by the creators of this valley to help construct and protect the shield.
With it leading my army of dinosaur people, I shall be invincible. And nothing will stop me from taking over the world! Uh-oh.
I only obey the activating unit.
Hey, that's me. Oh, well, in that case, King, I must destroy you. Thanks for saving my life.
I was just doing my job.
Good Lord, what happened?
My crystalline structure amplified the intensity of his weapon.
Is that bad?
It means that he now has powers equal to mine. I must stop him.
Oh my God! They're fighting!
You gotta do something, Joe.
Hurry, before they kill each other!
Okay, I guess up the dino ray. Okay. On... Ooh. Try it on the robot.
This dino ray gun only works on humans.
Oh, okay. Case. Can you hurry up and stop talking? There we go. What about if I use it on...
I'll try and get Frank in my sights.
Come on, fire!
Here goes nothing.
Oh.
He deflected the ray.
You've got to turn Faye back to normal.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Nice one, Joe.
Sorry, Faye.
Okay, well, I know what to do then. If he's going to deflect that, we will just use mask on Faye.
Looks better on dead things.
If I was to give it to her.
No thanks. I've grown attached to it.
Okay. Oh,
Excuse me, Faye.
Yes, Joe?
Yeah.
I'd like you to turn your mirror around
What on earth for?
so that when Frank deflects the ray, it will bounce off your mirror.
Oh, finish.
Oh, I get it. Then I won't get zapped into a dinosaur. Okay, I'll give it a try.
Thanks, Faye.
Right, okay, and then where's that going to be deflected to is the question. But I guess we'll figure that out in a minute.
Now to get Frank in my sights. Here we go again.
Oops.
Well, that didn't do much good.
Got it.
Sparky sure does make a cute dinosaur.
Yeah, but he's not much use as a triceratops. I feel so mellow.
Okay, in that case then. Now, does he need the mask then?
Hey, Sparky.
Yeah, Joe?
I got an idea how to stop you from getting zapped by the dino ray.
What's your idea? Do you want me to move?
No. Put this mask on.
I mean, moving would have been a lot
Okay.
simpler, but hey, guess we've got to do it the
Its shiny
convoluted way.
surface should deflect the beam. So just sit tight, little buddy, okay? What was that? Oh, sorry, Sparky, but you should have gone before we left.
Right, and this is probably going to hit her, so... Don't know what we've got, but... I don't think we've got anything, actually, so... Okay, maybe there's something else that will happen. I shall see. Right.
Now to
Third
get him
time
in my
looking.
sights. Hasta la vista, Frank.
Oh no!
You did it! You destroyed Dr. Einstein!
I couldn't have done it without you guys helping me.
I am awaiting further orders.
I think it's best if we leave this place. Is there any way you can restore the valley's shields?
I could channel the energy from the crystal skull back into them, but the skull would have to remain here with me, in the valley.
That's not such a bad idea. It might just keep out crazies like Frank. I want you to do it.
By your command.
But what about the dinosaurs? We could make a lot of money out of them.
Some things are best left in the past, Faye.
Is it over? Did I miss anything?
I'll tell you all about it later, Sparky. Okay, guys, let's get out of here.
Congratulations, King. It looks like you've saved the world.
Maybe I was wrong about you, Joe.
With Frank gone, the world is a much safer place.
If only he'd used his powers for niceness instead of evil.
Look! The shield has been restored.
The valley is safe again, but for how long?
Don't worry, Joe. The Amazon jungle has been untouched for thousands and thousands of years. I'm sure it will remain untouched for thousands more.
Well, Princess, I ought to be getting you home.
But Joe, I want to stay with you.
There we go, the end. Well, we managed to save the world, get the girl, and all's well that ends well. Because yeah, I don't think we ever did a follow-up to this. I never actually remember seeing one. There we go, that's the end. I hope you've enjoyed this fun little series we've done. And that now means I need to find another classic retro series to do for next Wednesday. So I hope you're looking forward to that, because yeah, I don't know what that's going to be. So as I leave you with the ending credits, just in case there's anything that pops up, I will see you next time on whatever our new adventure will be. But in the meantime, I've been Sank84. This has been Flight of the Amazon Queen. Thank you so much for joining me. Look after each other, and until next time, goodbye.